Hey guys, it's me, Neon, and today we're just talking about something that I've really just thought is pretty interesting. I've seen a few videos on it, but I just feel like this needs to be talked about a little bit more because I really do just feel like it's pretty interesting. This whole situation is about just what happened to MORGZ. Because as we're all aware of, I assume we all know at least who MORGZ is. He's just the embodiment of cringe in a human being. I mean, seriously, he literally has tried to kill his mom borderline on multiple occasions, and I guess what? He still lives in that mansion. And, you guys may or may not have heard of this, but, he claimed that he was going to stop all the, clickbait and crazy just stuff, but, he very quickly realized, hey, that doesn't pull nearly as many views, so, yeah, I'm gonna switch back to screaming at my mom for being the stupid little child that she is. Seriously, what does she think she's doing? I mean, seriously. That's just what was going through his mind right in that moment. But, yeah, that's basically what I'm just gonna be talking about, from how good he was doing to what he's doing now. Okay, so, let's just start off with this. If I heard this right, so he basically started his whole channel, I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago, something like that. It was while he was still in school, and eventually it literally got to the point where his own, I think it was counselor or something, literally told him, stop making videos or you are out of this school. And, he left the school, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, seriously, that's what he did. And this was at a point where he wasn't even, giant or anything. He definitely wasn't at the point where he's just who needs that? I got this. I mean, seriously. I mean, he was, don't get me wrong, he wasn't small, but it's not like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna ditch my country and move to Costa Rica or something. I mean, seriously, that's just what was going on. So, it ended up working out pretty well for him, but I think even he realized and he was the man who was making up all of this crazy stuff just out of the blue. I think even he realized that this wasn't sustainable. I mean, seriously. You aren't going to be able to keep up that level of energy until you're 40 years old and retiring. I mean, I don't doubt that he could retire right now. If he wanted to, yeah, he would just leave. I mean, he's got more than enough money. I mean, seriously, but I think even he realized that, hey, this isn't very sustainable, so might as well try and get some of my real personality in there. That way I can try and transition into that. But very quickly he realized that doesn't work. The more he screams, guess what? The more money comes into checking. I mean, seriously, that's just what he was seeing. And I'm not even going to lie. I can't even blame him. I mean, if I saw the same amount of money that guy was getting per video, yeah, I'd definitely just be ridiculous and scream at a camera for 12 minutes straight. But I think he also realized that, hey, this isn't going to work. I'm not going to be doing this forever. So might as well try and get someone actually invested in this. But it didn't work. So, the last video that he posted, let me check. It was 1 month ago, which, let's be clear, doesn't sound like that crazy long ago if you're not, consistently doing things on the internet or anything. But he used to post, I'm pretty sure it was, every single day or every other day, which is really crazy because not a whole bunch of people go from, hey, to literally just being there once in a year, like your dad who just came back with the milk. I mean, seriously. But, yeah, that's basically what just happened with him. And I just wanted to talk about the crazy stuff that's apparently been going on. I've heard a whole bunch of accusations from people, a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. I just want to make it clear, I don't feel like he's some secret mastermind of crime or anything. This definitely isn't the vast majority of people who are saying this, but I've heard a few people who quite literally think that this man, who is going around doing the 1,000 button in one room challenge or something like that, is really just being out here El Chapo or something. I mean, that's just not going down. But apparently that's what some people think. I mean, seriously. But just so much stuff has happened in this poor guy's life in the past, at least, 2 years, because there's no chance he was just, woke up one morning and was like, Okay, I guess it's time to stop screaming at the camera for 12 hours a day. I mean, no, that's not what happened. I mean, this has to be going on for at least a little while. And it really does just mess with me how this can happen to someone who, on the outside, looked like they were having the absolute time of their life. I mean, seriously. He woke up at 6 a.m. every single day just to go out and scream at some 6-year-olds, going, "Hey guys, it's me, MORGZ, and this is my mom." I mean, seriously, that's just what he was doing for like 12 hours a day. I mean, seriously, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit ridiculous what his whole channel was about. Was very oriented towards, like, at most 9-year-olds. But, hey, he made the bag off of it. I mean, if I was making the same out of him, I'd scream at a camera for 12 minutes for a video. Yeah, I can guarantee you I'd do that, but, it's just gotten to a point where it's not sustainable at all, and he's just had to switch it up. But the whole big thing that's been going on is I don't even know what's happening, because I think he might actually be quitting or slowing down or something. I mean, it's really just reminding me like Corey X Kenshin, where he's just like posting once every like blue moon, if it's on a leap year, and also it does need to be a, what's it called? I forgot the name of it. Okay, I'll just make something up. It needs to be on a Tuesday full moon, and it needs to be a leap year. Exactly. That's his schedule for making videos. I mean, it really is just all over the place right now. I mean, seriously. So, if I go back like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it went 7 months, 7 months, 5 months, 5 months, 4 months, 3 months, and then a month ago. So he really is just slowly just decaying his channel. I mean, seriously, I don't know if you guys realize how much of a difference 1 month can make on a platform like YouTube. I mean, seriously, if you're gone for 1 month, people don't know who you are. I mean, if you like say a name, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy." But if you're gone for that long, no one's gonna be thinking about you. No, that's not how that works. I mean, seriously. And that's what this man has been doing for pretty much like the past year. Just, "Oh hey, I'm back," and then he's gone for another 3 months before he feels like coming back. I mean, seriously, I just want to make it very clear. I don't feel like he owes anyone anything. Personally, I don't watch his videos. I don't got like beef or anything with anyone who does. I'm not saying that he owes people to make videos. I mean, obviously he doesn't. It's his life. He can do whatever he wants. But it really is just kind of messing with everyone who's, like, doing things for him. I mean, seriously. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on with him where he's just going around being like, "Oh, I'm back," messing with all these, like, 9-year-olds who are like, he's back, how could he be gone for so long, finally, he's back," and then just disappearing for 2 months. I mean, seriously, I just feel like that's a little bit messed up, but beside that, I don't really feel like too much is going on. And also, his whole clickbait, a whole lot of people have been thinking it's been getting better, but that's just because they haven't been pulling nearly as many views, so no one besides his, like, die-hard fans are seeing any of this. But his clickbait's just gotten so much worse. I mean, really, he just made a thumbnail 4 months ago where he was, like, smoking live or something like that, and then 5 months ago, this was 4 videos ago, he said, "My last YouTube video, call me stupid, but doesn't look like that's the last video." I mean, seriously, he really is just transitioning to, I don't even know if you want to call this transitioning. I mean, I feel like a transition, that's supposed to be good, like, "Oh yeah, I'm transitioning into a new way of life where I'm just doing everything I need to, everything I want to when I will." I mean, seriously, I feel like it's supposed to be somewhat good, but no, he's really just been, like, falling off so hard right now. I mean, seriously, the last somewhat big video he made was, let me see. Yeah, I'd be scrolling for a little while. The last, like, big kind of video was, like, 1.3 mil, and that was 3 months ago. Which, don't get me wrong, is an absolute ton of views, but when you consider it to what he used to be pulling in a day, that literally just looks like a drop in the bucket. And that's what he's been getting over 3 months on one video. I mean, seriously, I'm not going to act like I could ever do that. No, I'm some random kid who's sitting here talking to a mic, but it's just really crazy how it's been falling off. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I really am sorry if you guys have been watching me. I forgot the password to my account, and that's where all of those uploads went. But I am hoping, or I am going to make a whole lot more videos now that I do remember the password. I did write it down, so hopefully I don't lose that. But yeah, thank you guys for being so understanding, and this is Neon saying see ya, and bye.